each line is, so the first one will be April, May, and June. We're just going to get kind of just random information to see what are the main points in that month that we need to be aware of. Let's get some messages there for your greater good and for the greater good only. Let's start. First month, April. Healing. Healing. Oh, nice. May. Freedom. And animals. That's interesting because, let's see, on the bottom is closure. You can get a lot of healing, you know, from animals, actually. You know, when I see this healing card, I know it's done June, but it's just coming out to me because, you know, there are some groups of people that feel that animals, your closest animals, can take on your illnesses. And I got to see that like firsthand with somebody in my family that had developed diabetes, and oddly enough, the dog developed a pancreatic infection, and the dog too had to have shots, just like the medicine, you know, that this person was having. Then eventually this dog, sweet dog, died of bladder cancer, and the person later in life was diagnosed with that, like very short time span. So I don't know why, but that's what I'm thinking of with that. I think it's really it's kind of neat and kind of, it's just strange. So there may be an animal that's coming to give you healing or has been healing with taking on some things going on. The healing card also comes out for career, romance, relationships, and as well as healing, the physical and the mental aspects of us. Freedom would insinuate that there in April, maybe it was like the Four of Swords energy where you just had to take a time out, and by doing so, something was making you feel like you just couldn't move, you couldn't leave, you just didn't have as much freedom as you were wanting. You know, we should all have that freedom. We have to know how to embrace it when we see the opportunities. So let's move on. Let's get you let's get some tarot cards first. Let's see what it has to add to each of these months. April, May, and June for Aries. This is the Urban Tarot. So some of the names are different, some of the meanings are a little bit different, but we will clarify them as we go. All right, so Aries, here we go for April or healing. Let's try to shoot for 3 cards. For healing, month of April, there's 1. Hermit wanted to come out, but it didn't. Oh, goodness. Okay. For April, we're just going to take it. We'll take it. Starts off with nice, a big opening opportunity for emotional fulfillment and love to enter your life through some kind of, I think it's through this healing, through either career healing or relationship healing with you. Then Ace of Cups with the Emperor. The Aries, there's your strength. On the dark, the Emperor can be somebody who is really dominant. Somebody that would make you feel like you were caged in fear that this person could, you know, present to you. Their just their presence alone would emit fear. That's the dark side of the Emperor. This can also be about building foundations, and maybe that's what we're doing, is coming into our own power through this gift of love, this opportunity. Then, okay, this is interesting because I have the Tower, then I have the Four of Wands, and I have the Hangman. Something is not a bad thing here. So this Tower is, I don't think this is a bad Tower, because I judge whether or not a hard card to deal with is for the good or or the bad, having to go through a hard time or going through an easy time by the cards around it. And you've got all these love. There's 4 of Wands, meaning completion or milestones met. So it can be the marriage card. It can be something about that. And then the Hangman, you know, having a lot of self-sacrifice, which you put into this to see something come crumbling down. It's not bad though. So I'm thinking that maybe this is just about abrupt change that might be putting off a milestone met for some kind of waiting time, waiting period. Maybe that's why it's coming in here as an issue. Now, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, you could be dealing with a water sign, or, like I said, Aries, another Aries, it could be that. Could be someone in your life that's going to have sudden change that represents this Emperor feeling. But, you know, it may also indicate just like a sickness, either emotional or physical. And the blessing that comes in is the ability to heal this. It might be about that too. I don't get real negativity though from that. All right, let's go ahead and look at freedom. So we have the month of May. 1. Nice news of money or something that's going to make you feel real good. Oh, look there. Nice. So we have news of money or situation coming in that lets you know your investments are paying off. Whatever you're doing, something's really going to pay off in May. And I, you know, of course it is. It's going to offer you freedom. So here is that change coming in. So I would be expecting, if I were you, be expecting the unexpected in the next few months, like this next quarter of the year, because there's some big change and things are going to balance out with this 2 of Pentacles, especially with the finances. Especially with finances. And then there is a victory. And you know what? That's why I thought that card was actually kind of good, not bad, is because what's represented right below it is your victory. So there's something that you're going to be able to really complete. And it's due to a stroke of luck here with the Wheel of Fortune. Also, the card on the bottom there is the universe. So that makes our whole row there. So the universe is like the world card. But this woman on this card is clearly climbing up. So she's ascending to a higher path. Whatever experience is coming up, whatever new opportunity, it's going to be something that brings her to like another level, higher level of frequency, higher vibration energy. Let's get some cards for June. For Aries, for June. Oh no, too many. Way too many. Way too many. It's making me get them. It's like even turning them around, not letting it go. All right. Wow. Okay. So disappointment. Disappointment might have come into our lives at some period. Of course, everybody has disappointment one time or another. Maybe it's about the thing that happens in April, something that is going to, you know, change things around, rearrange stuff for you. We have first moving away from something that was particularly hard, maybe a mindset, maybe leaving a certain situation. The Mage, having all of your tools, and that's the energy of that, having all the tools that you need to make something possible with the Mage or Magician card. I also think of 4 of Wands too there, because I always see that and I think of 4 of Wands. The only thing in June is it seems like you're going to be making up for disappointment with a passionate new start in something. Yeah. The color purple is really standing out to me too, and that is a color of royalty. So let's get the Rider-Waite Tarot. Let's see what this passionate new beginning. This could be with a person, like your 10 of Cups, but your 10 of Cups can also be material. There's something that you're going to manifest, and it comes in like a spark of inspirational passion. Something might be a passion project. There's feelings that you're looking towards the past and thinking of disappointment, sadness, what you're lacking. Don't do that, and you don't need to, because coming right up is the 9 of Cups and then 10 of Cups. Perfect ascension, getting your wish fulfillment and then getting your 10 of Cups too. So let's use Rider Waite and see what we can clarify. The World card again, completely outside all of the cards too. The World card flew over there. Sometimes I just like to see where the cards land. Are they going to land somewhere that is really significant? Sometimes they really do. Sometimes they don't. All right, what do we have? What do we have? We have the Emperor again. The Emperor again. I'm wondering, maybe you're doing milestones met with this Emperor character, or maybe this Emperor person. If it's not you, then it's somebody that might be going through abrupt change that indirectly affects you. But I'm really seeing it as your energy just coming in really strong for April. Waiting for your ships to come in. With this Victory card, it's right over this Victory. Change comes in, leaving some people conflicted, and this could be an inner confliction. But this change is something that's really big, and it's really important, involving finances. It's a good move towards something in your finances. It's causing some conflict, or it will cause some conflict, arguing, bitterness, I guess, bitterness of what was. The Lovers card right here, okay, it actually came out right here, and I think it has some meaning right here, because I think that might be what the disappointment was in a past partnership, and it can be career, can be romance too. So yeah, we're waiting for our ships to come in, maybe even a long distance romance. Wheel of Fortune. So Wheel of Fortune has, ooh, nice, the 2 of Wands, the Sun, and the Knight of Wands. So let's see what this is really about. Well, we have the Sun, which is divine energy, having extra energy there, feeling like the innocence of a child. This is something that's going to be brand new, and it's going to be very enjoyable. Something that is a really enjoyable thing coming into your life. It may be a new job with the 2 of Wands. It may be something about somebody being at a distance. Once again, I'm getting somebody at a distance. But if this somebody is like the Knight of Wands, this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, they might be somebody that comes, or, waltzing right back into your life. Or they might be someone who's kind of flighty that comes in and out throughout your whole life. Kind of immature, never really grows up. But all in all, when I look at this card, I'm thinking the world, a new chapter beginning in April, May, and then having focus either on a new career or, like I say, somebody from the past. And then this is good news coming in, riding in with the Knight of Wands. So it's going to come in really quick. Make sure we're not looking over the details when we get that. Oh, nice. Victory in Pentacles. That's so either you're going to have victory with a relationship proving to be very stable and good for you, or a job or career move that's going to be very stable and pay off really well for you too. So the Lovers, it looks like there's a new partnership, and looks like there was disappointment in an old one. That's all I'm seeing for June. So, guys, that's what I've got for you for your quarterly. It looks interesting. It definitely looks interesting. We had Gemini. We had Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. 2 offers coming in. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and the Knight of Pentacles being, this is your money. It is coming. It's coming strongly, slowly, but surely excelling. And there is some conflict. It might be inner conflict with getting this good news. This news that's telling you your pentacles are coming in. So, try to apply this to how it applies to your life, your timeline. And I thank you for joining me.